Hello, good evening. The pattern Masami Kulafia. Good evening. As I have said before, that this company Start Labnan Nigeria Limited is going to has promised to analyze the Alhaji Dr. Biliami Sokodobu Education Scholarship slash award to 102 students of tertiary institutions in Abaji Area Council, Abuja, date 4th May 2023. So this analysis was carried out by Start Lebanon Nigeria Limited, and the aims of an objective of this analysis is not to enchant anybody, or is not to fault find the activities of the process and the organizers, but only to be able to to show the output of the activity, and to see the good result that was achieved, and to be able to look at areas, or to identify areas where intervention is needed, and to analyze the whole activity, the whole project itself. That is the scholarship scheme, our scheme by Alhaji Biliaminu Sokodobo. As we all know, Alhaji Biliaminu Sokodobo is an indigenous of Abaji, born and brought up of Abaji, and is a philanthropist who has been doing numerous philanthropic activities, and to the populace of Abaji. So this company, Start Labnan Nigeria Limited, has taken it upon himself to analyze the scholarship award scheme by this great philanthropy, Dr. Bilamino Muhammad Sokodabo. So without wasting much of our time, we are going to go directly to the analysis of the education scholarship award to 102 students of tertiary institution in Abaji Area Council. So why we tends to only analyze 102 students? I know some people will be having questions that the scholarship was awarded to 110 students. This company has tried its possible best to get the data of all 110 students that was awarded the scholarship, but all the effort being made was not achieved to get the data for 110 students. So this data of 102 students was received from Abdulmumin Jibrin, and some of it was also captured from Abaji Facebook cyberspace. So, and it was confirmed through Abdulmumin Jibrin, where he said Abdulaziz Jibrin, where he posted the initial 102 student that was awarded the scholarship. So we understood at long run that the initial number 102 student was increased by 8 students, where we were not able to know who are the 8 students that were added to this group of 102 student beneficiary. So we did not allow that to stop us from carrying out our analysis of this great philanthropic act. So moving forward, the first we try to analyze this data according to categories because looking at the data, it is this data looking at the Abaji students as a whole. They are heterogeneous in nature, that is, the data are not of the same category, because Abaji itself is heterogeneous. The population is heterogeneous because we have 10 boards, so we decided to analyze it according to categories. So, as it is said by one of the organizers of the scheme, that they try their possible best to do this selection randomly. So for a random selection, you have to look at the kind of data you are working with, look at the kind of population you are working with, and you are supposed to try as much as possible to be unbiased, and you have to follow the method of sample selection from the data you are going to, from the population you are going to work with, where we have different kinds of sample selections. So which in which, if you follow the appropriate method of sample selection, you are going to get a normally distributed data on a normally distributed selection without biasness. So analysis based on the beneficiaries by gender distribution per political ward. We have 10 political ward in Abaji Area Council, as seen in the bar chart that we're having here. We have Agena Pandagi, Alumamagi Central Ward, Gawu Ward, Guridi Ward, Northeast, Sabungari, Nukusabungari, Mbaibagi Southeast, and Yaba Ward. So the green bar is representing number of hours to male student per political ward, while the pink is representing the number of awards to female students per political ward. That is the number of beneficiaries to female student per political ward. So based on the analysis, we have found that in the finding, the following political ward beneficiaries quota of award are gender sensitive. That is Nuku Sabongari ward, Agena ward, Northeast ward, Guridi ward, and Yaba ward. The sharing quota for in that political words being mentioned are gender sensitive. What we mean by gender sensitive, that is, there is no biasness in the sharing quota that has to do with gender. So if you look at this word like Nuku Sabongari ward, for example, you will see that the total number of students that benefit from that word, if you combine 9 plus 11, that is around 21 or 20. That's 20. So this 20, the sharing quota, if you look, you will see that the number of males that was awarded the scholarship in that ward are 9, while the number of females are 11. Or if you look at Yaba ward, looking at Yaba ward, they have only 7 beneficiary. We look at the number of males is 5, while the number of females is 2 that received the award. So the following political ward beneficiaries quota of award are not gender sensitive. That is Alumamagi, Central Ward, Gawu Ward, and Mbagagi. So I was amazed to see that my own political ward, the Central Ward, did not consider the number of female students in that ward during the spread of this scholarship. So although we didn't know the reason for that, or maybe it's due the organizers or the people championing the selection that made mistake there. So in Central Ward, we have a total number of 10 beneficiaries. Out of that 10 beneficiaries, about 9 beneficiaries are all males. Then one beneficiary is female. So the gaps identified in this is that female students were not given much consideration in Anuamagi, Central Ward, Gawu Ward, and in Bagi Ward. So this distribution we have many questions here, Like in Central Ward, are we saying that we don't have enough number of females that are currently in schools as students in Central Ward? Is that the reason why we are having only one female when compared to nine males in the award? So we don't know. So, but that is what the data shows us. Therefore, the set of data indicate we need to show uh, great consideration to female child education in the following words that have that we are not gender sensitive in the distribution. So the next category that was analyzed is the entire process, beneficiaries just gender distribution by percentage of award. So this one is looking at the entire award. This is not talking about per political word anymore. It's looking at the award in general as a whole. So the pink is representing the male here, while the green is representing the female. So if you are looking at the entire awarding process, you will see that the scholarship scheme was gender sensitive. That is, both male and female got there were there the award covers across both male and female is a good one. This is a good indicator. The highest percentage of award goes to male beneficiary, which is 68%. The lowest percentage of award goes to female beneficiaries, which is 32%. And zero or no percentage of award goes to transgender. And this is a very so we have very simple reason to this, because I don't think we have any person that is transgender. So the gap here is that the percentage of female student beneficiaries when compared to male in the entire process is below 40%. So it's not even close to half. So this is to shows that the entire process did not capture female students as it is supposed to capture. So we don't know the reason for this. Is it that Abaji as a whole, we don't have enough female students going into tertiary institution? Many of them after secondary school still staying at home, getting married or what? So we are supposed to look into it and know what is the reason, or is it the selection process that did not capture the female students like that? Because females, we know kamar da ake cewa mata su ne ke gina al'umma ko ba haka ba. So they are supposed to be captured, because if you educate a woman or if you educate a female, you are educating a nation. So this is very important point. So the next analysis, the next report we have here is beneficiaries percentage density by category of institution attended. So here we are looking at these the beneficiaries that receive this scholarship, but in terms of the institution of these students. So here we have the scholarship scheme, our findings. The scholarship schemes or award got across different categories of institution. So if you look, you see that we have students that benefited, which are university students, college of education students, polytechnic students, college of health technology students. But the highest percentage of award goes to universities and college of education students respectively. If you look, you see them, they are in green, which is 42.20% for the universities. That is 42% of the award 0.20 goes to university student, and 40% 0.20 of the award goes to college of education students, while the lowest percentage of awards goes to polytechnics and college of health technology students respectively. If you're looking at it, you'll see that these categories of institutions, polytechnics and college of health technologies, are in red color to show that there is danger there. Only 9.80% goes to polytechnics students and 7.80% goes to college of health technology students. So you see that we have a very few beneficiaries in these categories of institutions. So here it also derive a lot of questions that needs to be addressed here. Polytechnics, is it polytechnics, and the gaps here is polytechnics and college of health technology students were not given much consideration during the selection process. This will be as a result, maybe this will bring out different questions among others in Abaji local government. Is it that we are not having much students in these categories of institution, or is due to the selection process? So looking at the importance of polytechnics, that is where we have engineers, we have build engineers who knows what they are doing, who can actually act as an engineers. That is where their development start. And we also have college of health technologies, where most women in different states across the country, you go through college of health technology knowledges to become community health this thing, and also nurses and other stuff like that, pharmacists, farm technicians, and like that. So why are we not having enough? Is it that we don't have enough students going to this kind category of institutions? So the next output is the beneficiary percentage density by category of institution. This heading is a mistake. Here we are looking at course of study, not courses of study, or not density by category of institutions. So if we look at the courses of study, we have students from social sciences, education, sciences, engineering, and health. So the findings here are the scholarship scheme cut across different categories of courses of study. Here we have the highest number of award goes to social science and education courses respectively. Here you see that the bars in the green color, we have social sciences about 34 students, education 25 students, and sciences we have 21 students. While the lowest category goes to engineering and health courses respectively. That is why they are red in color. If you look, you see that 14 and 8 for health, students in health. So this one is a very important and challenging field that I think we should try as much as possible to encourage our younger ones to go and study these courses. The fact that if you look at this, you see this may be as a result much consideration was not given to those courses during selection process, or is there lack of students studying those courses, as students from Abaji area council not studying those courses. So looking at this, you know that in the entire Abaji area council, we have only one medical doctor, one certified qualified medical doctor, which everybody knows him as an indigenous of Abaji, which is Dr. Mansur. So for us to have only eight beneficiaries of health related courses, that shows that we still have a long way to go. And out of all these eight beneficiaries, looking at the data when I analyze it, we don't even have a single person that is a medical doctor or a pharmacy, or I don't know even, most of them you see there, maybe we have public health, we have chill and other things. So they are the eight that we are even having here. So we have to we have to rise up to see how we can be able to assist our health entire health system in Abaji area council. Also looking at engineering, you see we don't have enough beneficiaries from engineering. So this output, the chart here is trying to show us the schools that this award goes to. Most of the schools. So we have students attending different institutions. So which institutions this award goes to? So we want to know which institutions we have plenty Abaji or much Abaji students attending, or even if they are not much attending, which institution do we have many beneficiaries from? So the findings: the following institution has the highest number of beneficiaries respectively. We have COE Mina with 19 beneficiaries, COE Zuba 11 beneficiaries, British Oak, which is a institution, I think is a new institution going around in Abaji Area Council. They have 9 beneficiaries. NTI, National Teachers Institute, 8 beneficiaries. And Suka, 6 beneficiaries. Foodma, 6 beneficiaries. And NAS Police, 5 beneficiaries. These are the highest schools that have the highest beneficiaries. But look, and then the following institution has the lowest beneficiaries respectively: IB Bilipay 3 beneficiaries, FC Zaria 3 beneficiaries, Bauchi State University 2 beneficiaries, ILA College of Health 1 beneficiaries, and other schools that have 1 beneficiaries. So looking at the trend of this chart, you see that there we have many outliers. Outliers, that is, we have many extreme values. If the selection is normally distributed statistically, we are not supposed to have plenty outliers. From Abuja University here, you've seen 11111 up to Awepoli Lafia. So this 111, the outliers is too much. And if you look up there, you see some institution with higher number. So here we have 19 for COE Mina, COE Zuba, we have 11, and Global Oak Institute will also have 9. So here the outliers is high. When a selection process is normally and unbiased, and it is randomly normally distributed or selected, you are supposed to have an average value, plenty average value within. The data should be around average value, plenty, and then we have a small group to have the highest number and a small group to have the lowest number. But based on the analysis, we have a very large group of institutions here having 1111, and we also have another large group having 19, 11, 9, 8, and 6 above there. So the value within the middle is very minimal, but which is not supposed to be so. The beneficiaries are supposed to congest around the middle value to show that it is normally selected and normally distributed. So that is to show that that is very good. So the solutions: what are the solutions that we are supposed to take? What do you think we can recommend to be able to tackle all these challenges we have here? The first one is female students should be given much priority in the next phase of Tafida Scholarship Award Scheme. That this award scheme should consider having maybe at long run either 45 to 55 when compared to male and female. Maybe we have the beneficiaries should be at least, if not equal to me, it should be close to, not far behind. Then attention of political world heads, which I think maybe those people were given opportunity to bring 1 or 2 students as a directly awards without any screening or something to them. So this attention should be drawn to the political head for sharing the award almost equally with male students when compared to female students within their political world. So much consideration should be given to students at College of Health Technologies and Polytechnics, because we really need doctors, pharmacists, nurses, and other health professionals in Abaji Area Council. So we have to encourage people to go through, and we have those ones that are already in it. We have to encourage them to work hard to be successful. We also need to encourage our students studying at polytechnics, so the hours should also be considered. Looking at Nestle company, if you go there, we don't have much about the students studying there, which we are supposed to have, because there you see that most of the people working there are outsiders, because we don't have engineers. So population of Abaji students should be considered for sharing quota across institutions. So looking at some institutions, especially like Fudma, FC Zaria, you're looking at other institutions, FC Zuba, you see that some we have congested plenty and numerous Abaji students that are studying there. So I think we should also consider those schools so that they can be able to have enough number of students that will receive will be beneficiaries of this scholarship. Other areas that need TAFIDA's intervention are entrepreneurship TAFIDA scheme. I name it to be entrepreneurship TAFIDA scheme, where this is where the Honorable Tafida of Philanthropic Tafida can venture into to assist the populace of Abaji in terms of entrepreneurship. There are many numerous schemes that has been organized by CVN, by World Bank, by different organizations, NGOs, and other that are willing to assist small scale businesses. But most of our people with small scale businesses are not having company. So I think by offering to register, even if it is 100 people, 50, to register them to have a company name with CAC, it will go a long way to help them to assist loan to improve their businesses. And also there are many businesses going on in terms of importation and exportation. There are many classes which someone can venture to learn how to import goods from China, Turkey, and other countries to Nigeria, and also how to export goods from Nigeria or from Abaji to outside countries to abroad. So this platform of importation and exportation is also done by Start Lab Nigeria Limited, where we teach importation and exportation. So we can be able to teach small scale business people how to import and how to export their product at a minimal cost of 5,000. So I think Tefida can venture into that to see if it is possible, if our service is needed, we are ever ready to render assistance. Then we also have Tavida JAM registration for outstanding students to study engineering and medicine. De facto, we have only one medical doctor in Abaji. Then Tafida support for female students willing to study health related courses, Tafida employment scheme. As everybody knows in Abaji, if you said Dr. Bilamini Sukodobo, they said yes, Dr. Bilamini Sukodobo has been a great help to Abaji as a whole, has been giving employment, federal appointments to graduates of Abaji Area Council. So we still hope he can continue with this philanthropic act that he is doing. May God assist him, and may God be his helper, and may God always be there for him as he is there for the people of Abaji Area Council. So if our service is needed, please contact us via Start Lebanon at Start Lebanon Nigeria Limited. This is our website, abnanmanco.wordpress.com. Our email address is abdulbawa82 at gmail.com. Our WhatsApp number is 070 3924 5781. Thank you so much.